Hi everyone, this is Diana Palm, the Love Witch, and today I want to talk to you about an empath energy update. If you're an empath, you're going to really appreciate this video, so please stay tuned. To all my empathic viewers out there, I want to let you know about a new podcast that I started just for you. I'll put that link right below this video. Now let's get started. Right now, we're going through something collectively as empaths where we are really opening up and attuning to the new earth energy. What that means is, as we moved through the energy of the past few years, there have been a lot of closures, a lot of isolation, and a lot of massive shifting. Now, it's true that globally, everyone has been experiencing this. But I want to speak directly to the empaths out there who have been internally experiencing this much more radically than the general population. This is because empathic people are tuned in to collective consciousness. Empathic people are very psychic, highly intuitive, very sensitive individuals, most often with a lot of psychic and mediumship abilities, whether that's developed or not developed. They are tuned in, plugged in to group consciousness, to the collective. So even if you've experienced periods of time in the last couple of years where you have been withdrawn and more isolated, you have still most likely been absorbing collective consciousness. Even if you were doing well, you may have still absorbed energy from the collective. You may have felt depressed, isolated, hopeless. And these emotions and feelings may not have been your own. And this is why it's so important as an empath to recognize what belongs to somebody else and what belongs to you. And as we're navigating this, and we continue to navigate this, we are learning that as empaths, we are meant to emerge and to be leaders, not be victimized by the overwhelming feelings and burdens that you absorb from others. Keeping clear as an empath is what will keep you empowered and will allow you to move into an area of leadership where you can really position yourself to help others going through the massive changes that we continue to go through. One of the things that I wanted to tell you about is that right now there is an enormous opening occurring. A huge portal, a shift in a very positive way. It's like a culmination of the energy that we've been experiencing for the past couple of years. It dwindles, it ebbs, it flows, it yanks us backwards into isolation, into fearful events going on in Earth, and then it catapults us forward again. And right now we're going through one of these large openings, a massive collective group consciousness opening. And empaths, you're going to feel it because you'll feel it in a very positive way. You'll feel a resurgence of your own energy, your own clarity, your own purpose. You'll feel more freedoms. And if you've been isolated, feeling lonely, or without a partner, you're going to be coming into partnerships. There's a new energy available to you if you've been doing your work, if you've been staying clear and releasing the collective consciousness, releasing the past stories, releasing your past wounds, you've been monitoring your own energy, you've been doing things to take those steps forward. This has been a long journey, but it is worth it. And I just want to encourage you to stay on your path, to really stay in alignment with what you feel you came here to do, what brings joy to you. If you're wondering about what that might be, look back to your childhood. What lit you up? Last weekend, I went to Tucson to do an old Victorian seance, and this experience just lit me up. As most of you know, my entire life has been about the spirit world. Some of my fondest memories from childhood were having sleepover parties where we would do light as a feather, stiff as a board, or where we would hold hands and do seances and call in deceased relatives or ghosts or spirits to talk to us. And of course, at 9 or 10 years old, we didn't have all the skills and abilities to tap in, but it was something that I really enjoyed. It was something that came very natural to me and something that I loved to do. I loved anything having to do with mind over matter, or really exploring the invisible realms and seeing how open and receptive you could be to those energies, and quite frankly, to the human potential. What do we have as a human potential to tap into the unseen? I love optical illusions, magic tricks, and the spirit world. So going to Tucson to experience a real old-fashioned Victorian seance was right up my alley, and it was so well done that it just lit me up. It infused me with joy and happiness and connected me to my childhood. Other things I've been doing during this solo journey of mine: horseback riding, going and staying in a beautiful retreat in Sedona, hiking in those mountains, connecting with the vortex energy, spending time at vineyards and absorbing the energy from the trees. I've been actively doing things to clear my energy, to ground myself in nature, and to really recenter and refocus, to prepare for moving into the energy that we're now entering. This video is being made in April, and from this point forward, we're going to really be noticing a different energy, a new, beautiful, more harmonious vibration in relationships, in finances, and in the general way that you're living your life. So if you're behind and you haven't been doing these things to ground yourself in nature and to nurture yourself, be sure that you get out there right away and start doing it. Nature is the biggest healer. Not only that, nature will help you shift into the current vibrations on Earth, because those have undergone a massive change in the past couple years. So if you've been inside a lot, you may not have received the benefits that nature can provide for you right now. The earth will help you get in alignment. Spending time in nature will help you get into the vibrations that you need to have moving forward. So my advice for all of you is to get outside and spend a lot of time in nature, and not just randomly and not with a bunch of friends and not just the party scene, but specifically alone in nature. This will actually allow you to tune in with the energies of the earth, to really clear any negative cycles that you've been experiencing, and to recalibrate to the new vibrations on Earth. The more you can do this as a solo journey, the more you can do this alone, will prepare you for all the good stuff that's rushing in. It will help you open up to these new energies. So be sure you get outside. Be sure you spend some special quality time alone outside every single day if you can. But if that's not possible, make sure that you set up certain times during your week where you can take this solo time in nature and really mindfully allow yourself to feel the energies shifting you and helping you recalibrate to the new earth. If you're ready to start experiencing some more flow and some more ease and some more joy in your life, let me know that down in the comments below. And let me know what you're doing to spend some time out in nature to recalibrate your energy. If you like this video, be sure to give me a like down below, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And be sure you check out my brand new podcast for the Awakened Empath. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I can't wait to see you in the next video.